Hi, student. Nice to meet you. I hope that you all have a good time in your home campus. My name is Lucia Song, and I'm your visa coordinator in Hot Shanghai campus. Today, I would like to give you an introduction about the immigration of your rotation to Hot Shanghai. We will mainly talk about the four sections here. The general information of this Chinese business visa. The application process from the campus side. The application process at your local Chinese consulate or embassy. Scenes to check when you received this Chinese business visa. I believe that most of you are probably asking yourself, why am I applying for a business visa when I will be a student? Actually, in compliance with the Ministry of Education, if a student is coming to China to study for less than 6 months, they will need to apply for a Chinese business visa with a study endorsement. Since you will only be in Shanghai for a short period, this special type of business visa is the one you will need. You are going to see the name Shanghai Institute of Foreign Trade on your visa documents. According to the Ministry of Education, only Chinese educational institutions are entitled to apply for business visas with study endorsement for foreign students. As a result, HOT partnered with the Shanghai Institute of Foreign Trade in order to sponsor your visa. On this page, you will see some general information about the business visa you are applying for. This business visa will usually give you only a single entry, provided with a maximum of stay up to 180 days. You will need to pay a 170 US dollars visa processing fee to HOT directly through the link on My HOT. Your local Chinese consulate will charge you anywhere from 45 US dollars to 150 US dollars, depending on your nationality. We have also listed out some frequently asked questions and answers that you may want to know. Under this business visa with study endorsement, you are not authorized to work. You can only study. You can of course bring your family to China, but they will have to manage to get their own tourist visa. Remember that your specific visa will have a limited number of entries or number of times you can cross the border. Planning on weekend trip to Hong Kong? Want to hit up the casinos in Macau? Planning on taking the sites in Taipei? Make sure that you have enough entries to re-enter mainland China. Now let's talk about something that you have hopefully done already. Earlier in the year, we have collected your passport copies. Remember that your passport must be valid for more than 6 months from the date of your application and have at least 2 to 3 blank visa pages. If you have renewed your passport or it has changed in any way since you sent a copy to us, please let us know right away. Now you will see a flowchart of how we get the JW202, a letter of admission for you, after you submitted your passport copy to us. Basically, we need to apply for your JW202 and letter of admission by providing your passport copy to the Shanghai government. The government will then issue you a JW202 and letter of admission. This generally takes about 4 weeks. We will then send those 2 documents to the Student Services Office in your home campus so that you can go there and pick them up. After you receive those 2 documents in full, you will then need to apply for this business visa at your local Chinese embassy or consulate. In addition to the JW202 and letter of admission that we send to you, you might be requested to provide additional supporting documents when you make your application at the consulate, particularly if you are applying outside of your home country. Things like proof of residency, flight tickets, and hotel confirmations are commonly requested. Please check with your local consulate beforehand to make sure that you have everything they will require. For your convenience, the sample of the visa application forms can be found on MyHot. Once you have submitted your visa application at the consulate, they will keep your passport for processing. This generally takes about 5 working days. This is a sample of the business visa that you will get from your local Chinese embassy. After you have received your Chinese business visa, please carefully check all the information on it. Pay close attention to the enter before date, the number of entries, and the duration of each stay. Once you've confirmed that everything is correct on the visa, please send us a scanned copy so that we can make sure you are all set to come to Shanghai. Don't worry if you were only granted a single entry or your total length of stay is shorter than your rotation period. The Shanghai visa team can help you to get additional entry and extend your duration of stay to cover your entire program. I would like to remind you that traveling between China and Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan will use up one of your entries. Before you pack your bags and head to the airport, please make sure that you have your passport, JW202, and letter of admission in your carry-on. Do not pack these in your checked luggage, as you may be asked to produce them at the immigration in the Shanghai office. If you ever have any questions about your visa, please contact us through this email address. We will get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks for attending this webinar, and we are looking forward to seeing you soon in Shanghai. Bye-bye.